Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And remember, as a caveat, this is considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of smart people on that forum, so take that easiness with a grain of salt. And today's puzzle is called Whisper and Arrow by P.S. Nin, and here are the rules. Standard Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. The difference between two adjacent digits on a green German whisper line is at least 5. So for example, if this was a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, because it has to be at least 5 away for adjacent digits on a German whisper line. The sum of the digits on the arrow is equal to the digit in the circle. So, and I assume that if it crosses, it just continues straight. So it doesn't go like, these three are equal to this, right? So the sum of the digits on the arrows is equal to the digit in the circle. So for example, these 3 cells must add up to what this digit is. These 2 cells must add up to what this digit is, etc., for all the arrows. So an example of this would be 2, 5, and this is 7. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so that means anytime you have 3 digits that add up to another digit, and they're all unique, it must the one digit that it's added up to must be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is 6, 7, 8, or 9. Lots of arrows in these German whisper things. This must actually, we don't know if this is high or low. Okay, so since this is high, this has to be low. This has to be low. This has to be high. This has to be low. Okay, so this cannot be 3 because this would be 1 or 2, and therefore that would be 3 lows already with 2 other lows. So that would be 5 lows, which is not possible because the lows are comprised of 1 through 4, so it's only 4 digits. So this cannot be 3. Similarly, you can't have 4. So this could be 5 through 9. This has to add up to 1 through 6. These add up to 1 through 6. So therefore, this digit must be in this column. Actually, it could be here. Never mind. That's not a given. This could be 1 through 8. These are also 1 through 6. Here, let's color the different ones. So this would be yellow. This will make this orange. This must be yellow then. And on a German whisper line, you alternate between high and low. So these are orange also. Right? Because 1 from 1 through 4 must be next to 1 from 6 through 9 because of just the difference of 5. And 5 can never be on a German whisper line. So we know 5 is one of these 4, but that doesn't really help us much. 5 is one of these 5. 5 is one of these 4. Okay, so this is also 6 through 9 because you have 3 digits adding up to it. We're going to color these green and pink. Green and pink. Because we don't know if they're the same coloring as... how do you say it? The yellow through orange. So this is pink, therefore this is green, which means the other 2 are pink. Okay, what does that tell us? We have 3 greens in row 9. Only one of these can be 9. So since only one of these can be 9, only one of these can be 6. Right. So since only one of these can be 6, that means there can only be one high here at most. There has to be another high here at most. Well, we know this is a high, so that's a high. There's 2 highs in box 9 in these 6 cells at most. Therefore, there must be 2 highs in these cells. So if you have 2 highs with 3 greens, that would mean 5 highs in row 9, which is not allowed. So green has to be low, and pink has to be high from that. Because we know red is high, this is also high, therefore, and this is high, we know there are no more highs in box 8. So this cannot be 6. So these are all lows or 5. There are 2 highs at least here. Actually, none of these can be high. So there has to be 3 highs here, right? This has to be low or 5. Therefore, this can't be 5. Therefore, this is 5. So this can't be 5. These have to be hot 3 highs because there's no other possibility. Therefore, these can't be 6. So this could be 6, 7, 8, or 9. This is 6, 7, 8, or 9. This has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9, so this can't be. This is 2 lows or 5. This is a low or 5. These are obviously lows or 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. This is in between 2 unique German whisper cells. So this has to be 7, 8, or 9. Cannot be 6. So therefore, the 6 has to be here. And so this is 6, 7, 8, 9. So this cannot be 6. This is next to 2 unique. Okay, well, we already knew that. So this is next to 2 unique digits. So this on the German whisper line. So this is 7, 8, or 9. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is 7, 8, and 9. These are next to 1. So this could be 6. This is next to 2 unique digits. 1, 2, 3. This is next to 2 unique digits. 1, 2, 3. This is only next to 1. So this is 1 through 4. This is next to 3 unique digits on German whisper line. So this is 1 or 2. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3. So this can't be 6. This is a high also. These are 2 highs. Okay, so these are high, which means this is a low or 5. There could be another 6 here, so there's only 1 at most guaranteed. There's 1 at least guaranteed high here, but we don't know which. This is high. These are low. This is low. Because it's 1 through 4 next to a, yeah. This is 5. So 6, well, 6 could be here. If this is 6, this has to be 1. Which would make this 2, 3, 4, which would make that 9. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if it tells us much. This has to be 1, 2, 8, or 9. Right? These are 1. Oh, these. No, they could be a 5 here. So these are both low or 5. If this is 5, 3, 1, 4, 9. Yeah, that could work. This is low. How do we know? Because the 5 has to be here. Right, okay. So one of these is low, one of these is high. We don't know about this. It's, yeah, ambiguous. If this is 2, this is 7, 8, and 9. Which would mean a 7, 8, 9, 7, 8. Okay, so this can never be 6. So this would have to be a low then, if that's the case. So that's possible. This would be 6, 1, 3. This would have to be 2. So one of these is 5, which means it has to be with the 8 or a 9. So one of these is 8 or 9, but that doesn't mean anything. This could still be 6. Okay. If this is 6, this is 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's not possible. So this can't be 6. If this is 6, this would have to be 1, 2, and 3 here, which would mean we are left with 4, 5, but that adds up to 9, and then we have another digit that add up to form another digit, which is not possible. So this cannot be 6. Therefore, the 6 has to be here, which means this is 1. So this can't be 1 here. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. 6 is one of these two. This can't be 1, so this has to be 4, 5, and 2, 3, and 4, which adds up to 9. So these can't be 9. This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, so this has to be the 5. Which means this can't be 5 or 1. So we know the ones here. We know the ones here. Okay. If this is 7, this is 1, 2, 4. And that doesn't work, right? If this is 7, this is 1, 2, and 4, which makes this 3, 5, which cannot add with 2 to make a digit. It would be add up to 10. So this cannot be 7. If this is 8, it's either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. If it's 1, 3, 4, then this would have to be 2, 5, but 2, 5 would have to add with 2 to make a 9, so it's not possible. So this has to be 1, 3, 4, and this is 2, 5. If this is 8. So that does work. If it's 9, it could be 2, 3, 4. So it could be 2, 3, 4 with 1, 5. Yeah, that seems feasible. 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, and could be with 2, 3, or 4. Or it's 1, 3, 5, and then this would be 2, 4, and this would be 3. But then that would be 9. So it cannot be 2. Okay, so what are the possibilities? Let's go through the possibilities here. If this is 8, this has to be 1. And if we try 3, 4 here, this becomes 2, 5. But then it can only be with 2 to add up to 9, so that's not possible. So then this would have to be 2 and 5, and this would be 3 and 4. So then the 3 and 4 would add up with 2 to form a 9. So that would be that case if this is 8. If this is 9, and we tried 1, 3, 5, which is one of the combinations, this would be 2 and 4, but it can only add up with 3 to form 9, and then we have a 9, 9, which is a contradiction. So it cannot be 1, 3, 5. Therefore, it has to be 2, 3, and 4 here, which would force this to be 1 and this to be 5. And then this could be 3, 2, 3, or 4, right? 1 and 5 with 2 or 3, sorry. So there's a 2, 3, 2, 3 pair here in box 8, so this has to be a 4. So this can't be 4. This is 2, 3, or 4. These are all highs. So yellows are highs then. Yellows are all highs. Oranges have to be blue lows. So these are all high. Therefore, this is 6, 7, 8, 9. This has to be 1, 2, or 3 because it sees 2 unique digits. This sees 2 unique digits, so it's 1, 2, or 3. This can't be 1 or 2, so it's 8 or 9. These could be 1, 2, 3, 4. This sees 2 unique digits, so it's 7, 8, or 9. Okay. So this could be 8 or 9 also. So we have the 8, 9, 8, 9 pair in column. Yeah, we sort of knew that already because we have to add up to 15 here because it's 1 through 5. And then you have 2. Oh, okay, this has to be a 2. So this is 2, this is 3, which forces that to be 8, which forces that to be 9, which forces that to be 8. Because, okay, we knew that because these 2 digits can only add up to 17 at most. These 5 digits already add up to 15. And we already have a 1 here. So this has to be 2. So this is 6 and 7, 6 and 7. This has to be 2, so this can't be 2. So this is 9, so this adds up to 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1 and 5. This can't be 1 anymore, but it can't be 4 because 4 is not 5 away from 8. So this is 2 or 3, so this cannot be 2 and 3. I guess it could be 1 and 4. 1 and 4 is possible still. This can't be 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 6, 7. That's fine. This can't be 8. This has to be 9 then because it has to be 5 away from 3. Therefore, this is 1, 2, and that's 1, 2. This can't be 9. This can't be 8. So this is 6, 7, 9. So this can't be 7. This is 8. This can't be 9. Well, we don't know anything else about that. Okay, 2, 3. These are all low. 5 cannot be here. Oh, that's interesting. So either 5 is here, in which case this is 1, 4, or this is not 5, and the 5 would have to be... So either this is 1, 4, or this is not 5, and there'd be 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, or... Okay, so basically what we already knew. So that doesn't help much. This can't be 8. Therefore, the 8 cannot be here, the 8 cannot be here, therefore this must be 8. We can remove the 5s, I guess, because it's kind of confusing. So this can't be 8, so therefore this is 7, which means this can't be 3. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2. This can't be 1 or 2. This can't be 1 or 2. This can't be 8 or 7, so this is 6 or 9. We have... This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. This can't be 8. This can't be 9. This can't be 4. So 8 is here. These are all lows. Okay, so this is at minimum 1 and 5. Actually, it has to always have a 1. Right? Otherwise, if it doesn't have a 1, you cannot have 2, 3, and 4. So the minimum would be 5 and 6, which would add up to 11, which is not possible. So this has to be 1. So this is 1, 5, 1, 6, or 1, 7. So this is 6, 7, or 8. This can't be 7, so this can't be 6. This can't be 1, so this is 2. This is 1. This can't be 1. This is 2. So 4 has to be here, because this can't be 4. Therefore, this can't be 4 here. We have 8 here. 8 has to be here. This is 6 and 8. This can no longer be 2. So it's 1, 3, 5, or 6. Where is the 7? 7 cannot be in any of these columns. So 7 has to be here, which means this can't be 7. So this is 1, 5. So this is 6. Therefore, this is 1, 5. Therefore, this is 4 with 6 and 7. We know one of these is highs, and we have 3 highs, so this can't be 6. So this is 1, 3, 5, which forces this to be 6, 7, and 8. They're all highs. This is 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Triplet in row 1, so this cannot have a 3, 4, 5 in the rest of the row. So these are both highs. So because of that, we know 7's here, so this can't be 7. And then this can't be 6. Because all the highs are accounted for in box 3. Okay. We know one of the ones is here. One of the ones is here. You cannot have 2 2s, so this can't be 6 and 7. We know the 7's one of them, so one of them is 1, 2, 4. So the 2 is already taken care of. So the other one has to be 9. So then this is 7 and 9. That forces this to be 6. This can't be 6. Does that logic make sense? There's only 1, 2 possible for these arrows. Therefore, 6 requires a 2, and 7 requires a 2. Therefore, they both cannot be there. And we know that the 7 has to be here, so it can't be 6. So therefore, this is 6 and 8. This can't be 6 then. This is a 9. This can't be 9. This is one of 6 or 7, so we don't have to worry about the 8s anymore. This is 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 have to be here then, because they can't be anywhere else in column 9. So this can't be 2, therefore this is a 3. Therefore this has to be an 8 or a 9. So 3 cannot be here. 1 and 3 can't be here. This can't be 3 either. So this is 5. So therefore, this can't be 5. The 5 can only be here in column 8. Therefore, it's in box 3. It has to be in those two cells. So this can't be 5. So we have 3, 4, 3, 4. Therefore, this has to be 5 in row 1. So this is not 5. So this has to be 5 here. So this can't be 5, and this can't be 5. So therefore, this can't be 5 either. So 5 has to be with 1, 2, or 4. That adds up to 6, 7, or 9. 1, 5 adds up to 6, 2, 5 adds to 7, 4, 5 adds up to 9. Okay. So 1 has to be here. 1 has to be one of these. Oh, yeah, one of these is 1 or 2, right? And we have, yeah, so one of these is 1 or 2, so this is 6 or 7. This has to be a high also. 2, 5, 1 or 2. This is 8 or 9. That's fine. Okay. This can't be 6. This cannot be 6. This cannot be 6. What are we looking at here? This can't be 1 and 2, so this can't be 3. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7, or 9. What about these? Let's color this yellow and pink. So then this is yellow. Does that mean anything? Not particularly. It can't be 1 and 2, but it could be 1 and 3. This is high. We have... These are low. So we have a 4 here, right? 4 cannot be anywhere in this these 6 cells in box 8. It's box 6. So this has to have a 4, which means this cannot be 4, and these can't be 4. The 5 is well, okay, we know there's a 1 here. There's a 1 here, there's a 1 here. This is 1 or 2. So this is 4 with 2 highs. We don't know which. This is a low. Oh, these two are lows because it can't be 5. Okay. So it's 1, 2, and 4. So it has to be 1, 2, and 4 for one of these. So this can't be 4. So this must be 3, which makes that 4. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate. That's a 2. Therefore, this is a 3. This can't be 3. So this is 1 and 2, and it has to be with 4 and 5. Yeah. This cannot be 2, 3, and 4. Well, it couldn't be 2, 3, 4 anyways. So, yeah, I don't know if that helps us anything. So this can't be 3, so this has to be a 4, which forces this to be 9. Which means this can't be 4. This 9 means this can't be 9, so this is 7. This is 9. The 7 must add up to 1, 2, and 4, so this is 1, 2, and 4. So this is 5, 1, and 3. So this can't be 3. This is a 2. This can't be 7. So none of those are 7. This can't be 1 or 2. We already knew that, though. This is 4, 6, and 8. Cannot be 4 or 6, so therefore this is 8, which makes that a 6, which makes that 4, 7, and 8. This 7 means this is a 6. That's a 7. So we have 4 highs in column 3. So the rest are blue, are low, or 5. So this has to be low, which means the pink is high. Okay, now this is 3 and 5. This cannot be 1, 2, or 3, so this has to be 4, which makes this 9. So 4 and 9 are out. This has to be low, so this is 1, 2, or 3. This can't be low. This can't be 4, so where's the 4? The 4 has to be here. This has to have a 5. So this is 1 or 5, 2 or 5. It can't be 3 or 5 because it can't add up to 8. So this is 6 or 7. This is 1 or 2 with 5. This is 1 or 2 with 5. So this has to be 3. This can no longer be 3. This can't be 3 or 4. So this is 2. This can't be 2 then. This can't be 2 and 2, so this is 4. This has to be 3. This can't be 2. So this is a 1, 5, 1, 5 pair in row 6. So this can't be 1 or 5. Therefore, we have 2 highs. This can't be 4. So this is 6, 7, or 8. This is 6, 7, or 8. This can't be 9, so this has to be 8. So where is the 9 in row 4? Cannot be here because of that 9, can't be here because of that 9, therefore it has to be one of those 3. It can't be this one because it doesn't add up and this is a low, therefore this is a 9 and the high. Therefore this is the 4 and the low. This is a 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5 triplet in row 5, so this can't be 1, 2, or 5. It can't be 8 because of Sudoku, so this is 6 or 7 and a high. And then now we have a 6, 7, 6, 7 pair in box 4, so none of the other cells can be a 6 or a 7, so this has to be an 8, which means these can't be 8. We have a 6, 7, 6, 7 pair in column 6, so this has to be an 8. This is 1, 2, 5. This is 6, 7. We have a 6, 7, 6, 7 pair, so this is 1, 2, or 5. 3 cannot be here. This has to be 5 or 7. This has to be 3 or 6. Okay, so that's possible. Okay, so then let's remove the coloring, because we've got essentially all that we want for the coloring. There. And now let's color the 6, 7 pairs. Let's make this red, let's make this blue and this orange. Therefore, this has to be orange and this has to be blue. Orange has to be one of these two and blue has to be one of those two. Therefore, blue has to be this one and orange must be this one. So orange adds up to these two, and blue adds up to these two. There's always a 5 here, so this can't be 5. So therefore, this has to be the 5, which makes this 1. So this can't be 1, this can't be 1. So the corresponding orange, so this has to be, let's make this green and red. Red has to be here because red and orange, red has to be here because it can't be there. And this has to be green. So green and 5 add up to blue. Red and 5 add up to orange. So then this is green. This is red. Okay, so this can't be 8, so this is 6. Okay, well, all that wasn't unnecessary because we just can do normal Sudoku. I don't know, I was trying to make it complex. Yeah, anyways, let's go just do normal Sudoku. So then this has to be, okay, so this can't be 5. This has to be 5, so that's 1. This can't be 1, this can't be 1. This can't be 8, so this is 6. This is 8. This is 7, which means this is 2 and 5. So this is 2, this is 5, this is 1, which makes that 2, which makes that 5, which makes that 1, which makes that 6, 7. This can't be 2, so this is 1, this is 2. This can't be 7, so this is 5, this is 7. This can't be 6, so this is 3, this is 6. This can't be 5, so that's 3. This is just normal Sudoku, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know why I was trying to make this complex. 7, and that's a 9, and that's the solution. I don't know. I like coloring. Maybe too much. So I tried to color that, which was unnecessary. Just do normal Sudoku. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.